Oh, oh, damn it! I didn't. All right, hang on. Um, I've been pressing Alt to like zoom out, and then I can instantly look around my character without the characters changing direction or anything like that. But I'm not on Lunar Client anymore. I am actually on regular Minecraft 1.20.5, which is it's not the Tails and Trails update. It's the Wolf Armor and Armadillo update. I haven't voted in the mob vote. I have never voted in the mob vote. I literally just get what I'm given and shut up about it. But honestly, there are a couple of things I wish that they didn't do, like the glow squids. Um,
Later.
because this is Minecraft 1 20.5, there should be, or at least there might be, armadillos here. I don't read what goes on in an update. I just play it. Oh, I also don't have Optifine as well. Damn it. Is there? I thought I saw an ocean monument or something like that. That would be quite cool if one of them was right next to spawn. But what I want to do is I want to muck about with the wolves. I also want to muck about with cats as well. So while I'm here, plus 11 armor is a bit OP. Can I get Wait, hang on. No. Die. The wolves. I need bone. I'm also gonna get fish. Uh, and cats. Okay. Oh my god. Wow. Oh. Ah. Oh, that's just changing the collar, right? That looks like it's changing the collar. How do you get it off then? You use shears? I think. Sheer brilliance. What is this achievement for? Remove wolf armor. Oh. Hang on, let me just oh, whoops. Oh, and also I need to test to see if the volume is okay. So can I? Oh, I can. Oh, whoa! No! Wait a minute. Oh, it. Oh no, I know what it does. It does a stupid Java thing that I haven't looked into yet. But basically, like, if you combine, let's say, roughly half this and this, combine them together, then you get a mix. That is actually really cool. Something we might look into later. Right, let me just stall this rubbish. Perfect. Oh, and also the collar light overlaps on. Right, okay, that's sort of what I wanted to see. Also, why can't we, see what the variants are instead of having to Google it? Woods. Cool, you're very difficult to tame. Hang on, if I click L, presumably husbandry. Where's the cat one? Ah, the complete catalogue, tame all wolf variants. Good as new, repair damaged wolf armor. Okay. The whole pack, tame one of each wolf. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So there's 20 pets. Kind of hope that there would have been 21. But still, I'm just going to get. I'm actually gonna. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the recording and finish up doing this. It was then that he realised. Hail, woods, Asian. Hello, audio check. All right. It was then that he realised he needs to actually know what all of them are. Or like what all of the variants are called. Chestnut. We still haven't gotten the one from this biome yet. Rusty. That's probably this biome. No, it's not. Spotted. Maybe? It is. Oh, don't push him off. Oh my goodness. Get back. So what was that? That was spotted. Striped. Oh, I spelled it wrong. There we are. You might be the desert one. And then, lastly, snowy. Oh my goodness, take the bone. Okay, so there's all 9 dogs. Now I've got to do the same thing for the cats. Oh, you used to be able to put in numbers? Whatever happened to that? Game mode 1, game mode 2, game mode 3, game mode 0. That was so much easier. Now you have to write this out. Alright, so I wasn't able to explain much there. I don't know why I wasn't explaining much, but from the edit, what's happening is I got a new, or I was using a new screen recorder, but I didn't calibrate the in-game audio and my own audio correctly. So there was that, and it was also quite difficult to hear. Essentially, what's happening is I'm making a racing series with every single Minecraft, or like some of the Minecraft animals being the mascots for the racing series. This racing series will not be held in Minecraft though, but they will be represented by Minecraft mascots, is essentially what I'm getting at. I just spawned them all in just to see what's happening, and then I needed to put them all in the pens, which took a very long time. I think it took me 22 minutes to do the whole thing, maybe? Hang on, let me fly up even more. Okay, so this took me, I have no idea how long, but because I don't play in full screen, the timer or like the system clock is always visible, so I can just tell you the time gap in post. Finally, there's no point pressing C because there is no such thing as Optifine's in vanilla Minecraft. And I am not choosing Luna Client, can't be asked. What I might have to do is I might have to use World Edit to copy all this stuff over. There is one thing that I'm going to have difficulty copying over, and that is the clothing items. I haven't even built something for that. Okay, yeah. Also, Brandon just told me that Minecraft is set to come out on the 13th of June. So it's incredibly close, and it sort of defeats the purpose of building this video. What am I looking for? I'm looking for that. It sort of defeats the purpose of making the video. What I'm actually going to do, take this, maybe, let's head down here a little bit, and then what I'll do in a bit is add the wolf armor onto some dogs that are spawning there, just to show you what's going on, or like which, or like what color armor is representing each team. So, prepare for an awful lot of ridiculous animal puns. To be honest, I have got no idea what I was doing when I was making. Oops, might have just shown you one there. Got no idea what I was doing when I was making these puns or the names. It just sort of happened. Whoops. Some of the puns are absolutely ridiculous. some of them, make sense, and I was a little bit limited with the puns. I found it very. He actually helped out a little bit with some of the puns here and there. Yeah. So let's actually meet the drivers and the teams. First of all, we have Mercedes Portronas, instead of Petronas. We have Lewis Ham. Can I do that on? Oh, that's just going to make them stand up and sit down or start twerking. This is Lewis Ham, and we have Kitty Softpaws here. Lewis Ham is deviation of Lewis Hamilton, real life F1 driver. Kitty Softpaws is from Shrek. For some reason, the footage literally stopped here. What I mean is, it's from Puss in Boots, really. Puss in Boots, that's one of his names, mentioned in the new movie. Michael Shoesnacker, referenced from Michael Schumacher, working for Ferrari. This is actually going to really annoy me. It's in ingredients. Honeycomb. This took a really long time. The cats, it was more difficult. I sort of got the hang of the dog variants pretty quickly, but that might be due to the fact that there are 9 dog variants, and how many cat variants are there? There's 11. So I'm guessing this also got cut out in the video, but alongside Michael Shoesnacker for Ferrari, there is the red cat Macho Gatto, which is one of Puss in Boots' names that he mentions in the new movie. That's essentially it. Really? That still hasn't fixed it. Perro Rojo. Perro Rojo is... in Spanish, it translates to red dog, or red bull, which is its deviation. Ferrari is, of course, Ferrari, and Mercedes Petronas is Mercedes Petronas. For real-life F1 teams. Perro Rojo is the real-life F1 team of Red Bull. We have Sebastian Vettel, deviated from Sebastian Vettel, real-life F1 driver, and Max Verstappen, deviated from... Initially, I had a dog in Spain who unfortunately died in 2016, I think it was, called Max. And also, I just added on Verstappen. Max Verstappen, real life F1 driver as well. Okay, so super annoyingly, Bandicam recorded from here, and then they didn't record the rest. So I'm going to have to go over it real quick. Renhout, actually, I'm just going to do the team names first. So Renhout comes from Renault. Lotus Whiskers is obviously Lotus. Barclaren is McLaren. Wolf Williams is Williams. Tailwind Racing, that's something ChatGPT came up with. Scottish Racing Team, which the thing that I'm going to be using for actually doing these races on doesn't actually have a Scottish flag, which is a little bit annoying. So it's actually going to be a British flag. Wifton Martin is obviously Aston Martin. Koenigsegg is a Swedish team, or Swedish car manufacturer called Koenigsegg. And yeah, someone posted a picture saying, imagine if Koenigsegg was in F1, and I just thought it would be really cool. Another thing as well, which unfortunately got cut out, Bugatti set a record 0 to 400 mile an hour. 0 to 400 kilometers an hour. I think with the Bugatti Chiron, it did that in 42 seconds. Koenigsegg's response was a car that did 0 to 400 kilometers an hour in 28 seconds. So I just want to do with that as you will. Racing Poor, derived from Racing Point, which came about in 2015 or 16, and then disappeared after 2020 to become Wifton Martin or Aston Martin even in actual F1. This is an Indian team because originally before Racing Point, it was Force India, so I just decided to stick with an Indian team for Racing Poor. Are we still recording? We are still recording. Literally, the timer was just frozen, and I've got no idea why. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put their clothes on, well, not their clothes, it's the wolf armour in there, just as a demonstration. Petronas or Mercedes Petronas is, I think it was just light grey. Ferrari is all red. Perrojo, it was half black, half dark blue, or like the bluest blue it gets, which is it's sort of like a lapis lazuli blue. I literally just click J to access the inventory. No, this is not Phasmophobia. It's this blue. So when I say dark blue, I'm going to be referring to this. Renhout, that was a mix or half mix of grey and light grey. Lotus Whiskers was all black. Barclaren was all orange. Wolfilliams was all blue. Fairwind Racing was all white. Wifton Martin was a mix of cyan and cactus green. Cactus green, I clicked J again, what the hell? Cactus green was this, before it was called green dye. Cornixarg was all yellow. Racing Port is half pink, half magenta. Unfortunately, there's no such thing as cat armor, so it's just really for the dogs, and I'm probably just going to put it in there, I guess, as a demonstration. Or like a indication as to which armor goes for which dog, or team even. So, Renhout, Fernando Alonso from Fernando Alonso in F1, Angel Frost. We had a dog who we got rid of in 2014 or 2013, purely because my brother was very young then and Angel didn't like him. Good on her. Massive Husky was who Angel was. Pertin Senna and Alan Prost. From real F1 drivers, they are Ayrton Senna and Alain Prost. That was Renhout and Lotus Whiskers, respectively. Barclaren, we have Bark Lauder from Nicky Lauder. Well, like real life F1 driver. We have Goldie Iris as well. When I was young, I was given a teddy. It was a black and white, very small French bulldog with golden eyes, hence the name Goldie Iris. Wolfillians. Actually, on the topic of Bark Lauder, Nicky Lauder was a real F1 driver. I could have done Keke Rosberg or Mika Hakkinen as well. I'm sort of picking like names that stand out, which I do think that they stand out as well. Michael Schumacher also stands out. Senna and Prost, I think, stand out a little bit. For Wolfillians, we have Nelson Pupkett from Nelson PK and Nigel Barksall from Nigel Mansell. We are still recording, which is good. I'm going to continue checking this because I think I do have another one on another service called Overwolf. I think I will probably use that. I'm going to ignore Tailwind Racing for now. Wofton Martin, we have Phoebe Fittipaldi. Right, my grandparents in Spain had two dogs, Max and Phoebe. Hence Max for snapping over there. They had Max and Phoebe. Max died in 2016 because he ate almond. I think Phoebe died in 2019. I can't remember why. And yeah, there's also Phoebe Fittipaldi. It's also like it sort of links into the driver Emerson Fittipaldi. That's it. I didn't mention that in the last take. Roxy Tundra as well, another Alaskan Husky teddy that I had. Called Roxy, and I say Alaska, there's also Alaska, Siberia, probably even Canada and maybe Russia as well. They are tundran countries, which can obviously have wolves and huskies in them. Right, it's still going, hence the name Tundra. Clonixarg, we have Willow Wolf from Piggy, and we have Whisper Wolf from Sonic, I think. To be honest, I didn't even know Whisper Wolf was actually a real character, but you know, if you know, you know. I don't think that you're going to be in any of the Sonic movies anytime soon. I mean, maybe next decade. Sonic the Hedgehog 7 or something like that, if that actually is a real thing. Anyway, Racing Paul, we have Sally Snowball, Tuxedo Noki. Me and Bold David God had a 1.19 server. We also had a 120 server with Brad the Sniper and Zednes 9. We're going to be doing that for 121. Hello? Hello? Alright. Well, I mean, got cut off there, I think, at the Racing Port. So I'm just going to go through everything there again. I think that my mic keeps micro crashing and then fixing itself, and then that's just what's causing Baron's account to shut off. I actually think I might need to fix my mic or something like that. I'll look into it at least. So we have Sally Snowball, Tuxedo Nocky. 119, we had a 119 server with me and Bold David God, and I had all 11 cats that were named. There was one called Sally, another Snowball, Garfield, Tuxedo, there was Schmitten, there was also Nocky, there was Luna as well. So I just. Oh, that was dumb. That was absolutely stupid. There you are. Okay. Thank goodness they survived that. Yeah. So that has it turned off again? No, no, no. We're still running. Good. Um, yeah. So that's where these two come from. Anyway, that is it. Well, I just picked like two, or put two notes together. And at the end of each season, the driver with the most amount of points will win. Once they have won 10 seasons, they will not be allowed to race again. And then they will be replaced with another driver. That's what's going to happen. So equal success or equal maximum success for everyone. Apart from the fact that a driver could have horrible luck, not win any season, but win the most amount of races in history. So yeah. We are still rolling. Okay, Tailwind Racing, the big one now. They contain Jake Villeneuve and Oliver Behrman. Jake Villeneuve comes from Jack Villeneuve, spelt Jack Villeneuve, real life F1 driver. And Oliver Behrman, also a real life F1 driver, but there's more to it than just that. Jake, after Max died in 2016, I think, my grandparents then got Jake, or Jakey, and they sent him over to England eventually, I think like in 2017 maybe. And what happened was, well, actually recently as well, 2023, Jake unfortunately died of cancer. He was loved by absolutely everyone. Oliver Behrman, named after obviously Oliver Behrman, and also Bear, the dog that we got in 2019, still alive today, fortunately. We also have Colin as well, which I haven't included in here because I don't really like Colin. Colin, the thing with Bear and Colin was that some people like the dogs. Well, some people like one dog, some people like the other. I mean, I'm not a fan of Colin. My dad and my granddad are not a big fan of Bear. But Jake, the Kimi Raikkonen of the group, absolutely everyone loved. No one would ever say, "Go away, Jakey," or "Get down, Jakey." It almost sounds criminal for me to say that now. Everyone loved Jakey, and when he died, it was absolutely mortifying. So, yeah, he's the Kimi Raikkonen of the group. And that's pretty much everything I wanted to say about Tailwind Racing. I think it is a special thing to bring up. The Saving World thing down there that keeps pushing me off. But also, I do want to bring up the fact that Koenigsegg will be the team that I'm voting for in the first season. Lotus Whiskers is probably the team Brandon's voting for in the first season because he's a big fan of Alain Prost. And yeah, but I will in no way try to influence anyone's success or failure. I have no idea who's going to win, and I'm most excited for it as well. Actually, I can start building this right now. It was at this point where things got a little bit corrupted in the footage, and because the in-game audio and real-life audio is not calibrated correctly, I was a bit loud. So I'm just going to skip through it and explain properly what's going on. I made everything as random as I could get it. I use a spin the wheel thing, uh, and I've disabled what they call fair mode. It is the complete opposite of fair mode. Because what they do is whenever you land on something, it decreases the chance of you landing on it again. That is not fair, right? For it to be fair, it needs to be possible for it to land on the same thing 100,000 times in a row, despite it being astronomically, not even that, even greater than astronomically unlikely. Regardless, the way it works is I spin a wheel containing 24 races that we have in the library. And it will land on a race, and I will remove it from that wheel. But before doing that, I will spin another wheel. That wheel has a 1 in 20 chance of landing on keep. If it lands on keep, I will not remove that race from the main wheel. This means that we can have a maximum of 22 of every single race, or of the 24 races shown, or we can just have one race the entire season that is the exact same, despite that being incredibly unlikely. Regardless, that's what's going on. The reason why there's 22 races is because the cars will be controlled by AI. The car power is completely equal. This driver's skill is described by geometric distribution, which I won't go into that much in this video. I might actually do a maths video on it. But basically, it's more likely for the driver's skill to be higher. The skill levels are obviously reset every single season. Maximum skill level is 10, minimum is 1. Same thing for car power. Car power is completely equal. No one car is better than another. The reason why there's 21 races is because I need to do a qualifying thing. The qualifying is completely random, but unfortunately we cannot see the qualifying thing. So unfortunately, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna be one of the drivers and not qualify, meaning that they will qualify last. This means that each driver on the grid will be last or 22nd at the start of each race. Well, will be last at the start of a race. This will happen once, right? So one driver will be, or like each driver will be last one time in the entire season, or like dead 22nd last. No, yeah, 22nd last. They could be 21st an awful lot of times, but that's just horrible luck. Anyway, I've been rambling on for a fair bit. Let's actually put the wolf armor on the dogs. Hello, audio check. Okay, so the ending of the previous video happened just on time, and it was really corrupted as well. Regardless, enough of the yabbering. These will be the sort of team support dogs, or maybe even team principal, which is a little bit awkward having I don't know what team completely screams cat. Ferrari actually. Ferrari screams cat, yet one of the drivers is a dog, Michael Schumacher. But Renhout screams dog, but Fernando Alonso is a cat. Anyway, these will be the representing dogs. Their collars are completely white, and they will be donning the clothing suitable, or the armor suitable for their team. This is Mercedes Portronas. Does look very nice actually. Ferrari also does look pretty nice. Pero Rojo, oh god, freezing. Pero Rojo, Renhout. By the way, in the actual racing series, the way it is set up is that this, or Mercedes Portronas, will actually be light blue because that's their team color. It's just it just looks different on the car, I guess, and because it's their team color, it will make them blue, but they're actually meant to be this color. I might actually include that blueness in it. Still running. Okay, good. And then we have Lotus Whiskers in all black. Very nice. Barclaren in orange. Wolfilliams in blue. Tailwind Racing in the white. Doesn't really look that different, to be honest. Wifton Martin. Not bad. I mean, it could benefit from being a little bit more cyanish, I think. But these are some things that I probably not fixing. And then lastly, quite possibly two of the really good looking colours or interesting colours, I think. That being said, I am a little bit biased. I am a yellow creeper after all. Koenigsegg, very nice. And Racing Paw, that looks actually good. And also sort of similar to the actual racing suits from the game. Anyway, I keep referencing the game. What will this be called? This will be called Formula Paw. Yeah, I know, not that exciting. Anyway, this is probably going to be everything. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to record the first Formula Paw video, but I'll probably have to change my microphone. I do have another one somewhere. I might use that because this microphone is not looking very stable whatsoever. But regardless, in general, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well so you won't miss out on any new uploads, especially from Formula Paw, coming around very soon. I am actually very excited for it. Got no idea who's going to win. Thank you so much for watching. I've been rambling on for way too long, and I really hope Bandicam has not corrupted. Let's see. Oh, audio check. Yes, it is not corrupted. Let's go. See you in the next episode, I guess.